Welcome to the Collector's Cut. The Collector's Cut is where I look at a movie and the toy is inspired by the film. And when I say inspired, I literally mean inspired. One of the greatest things about Sofubi is how many artists and brands take a licensed character and reinterpret that character into their own personal vision that is then realized in soft vinyl form. Japanese Kaiju movie characters literally go hand in hand with being made into Sofubi. And what is a character like Godzilla, probably the most often made kaiju when it comes to Sofubi, if he's never realized in a tangible, consumer-friendly form to begin with? Unlike in the United States, where X company makes X licensed property into a soulless mass-produced toy, many Japanese licensed characters are made into vinyl form out of love and a strong sentimental attachment to the character, and it almost always shows. It's that connection in history that makes the majority of all Sofubi so damn special. You can literally feel the love in some of the most inspired sculpts. For this episode of The Collector's Cut, rather than start off with a more expected subject like Godzilla, I've actually decided to start off with a more obscure and personal all-time favorite of mine, the 1967 film Matango, aka Attack of the Mushroom People, from director Ishiro Honda. One of the most interesting things about Matango and its mark in the world of Sofubi is, unlike say Godzilla or say Gamera, the Matango creatures aren't in the film very much, all things considered. In fact, they're in the film very little. Like, we're talking less screen time than Boba Fett got in Empire. And yet, it was just enough to inspire the imaginations of a long list of toy makers. And it makes sense, because Matango is a truly beautiful looking film, with moody set pieces, great cinematography, and an overwhelming feeling of dread throughout. It's a dark movie, influenced by the impact of drugs, that has a unique, creepy atmosphere, filled with paranoia, and it's all combined with the gripping theme of man versus man. It's H.P. Lovecraft and Rod Serling teaming up to reboot Gilligan's Island. And even though it didn't do well in its initial release, many credit it as director Ishiro Honda's best work, next to Godzilla 1954. And he's frequently named Matango as one of his all-time favorite films. And as fascinating as the film is, it's equally fascinating to look at how the creatures from the movie have been reinterpreted into so many amazing different Sofubi that I love. In particular, my all-time favorite company, M1 Go, has managed to make some of the most beautiful and whimsical versions of the Matango character to date. From a rainbow of candy-coated colors to rich jewel tones, to glitter-covered molds casted in transparent vinyl, there's such a beautiful range of Matango-themed Sofubi made by M1 Go over all these years. In the next episode, we'll explore what makes the movie Matango so great, and why it may have made such a lasting impression on so many toy makers. And then in the episode after that, we'll look at some of the many Matango-related toys and discuss how they took their inspiration from the movie and then did the unexpected with it. I can't wait to explore all of this in detail and hope you will join me for the next episode. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified when the next episode debuts and you won't miss it. Thanks for watching.